Someone asked me today, how can I meditate? Every time I try to meditate, I can't seem to stop my mind from going all over the place. How can I quiet my mind and meditate? As a matter of fact, that's why I don't meditate, because I tried it one time and it didn't work. I just could not control my mind. How can I meditate? First of all, if you tried anything one time and you succeed at it and you're very good at it, I will be concerned, because that's not how we learn anything. That's not how the law of nature works. That's not how nature works. When you do for 21 days consistently, can start imprinting it into your subconscious mind. It becomes a habit. If you go ahead and do it for 30 days, even better. Any action, any habit, activity you do repetitiously for 30 days, you are in a better place of writing that into your subconscious mind. And once it gets into your subconscious mind, that's when you do things effortlessly. So to answer her question, how do I meditate? How do I keep my mind from being all over the place? The best way to quiet the mind is do the simple practice of lighting a candle and watching the flame. Just gaze on the flame. But when you do this, you want to dim the whole house, shut out every other source of supply of light. So the flame of the candle is your primary source of light. It helps when you've reduced all the distractions to the 4 of the 5 senses and you're only limited to seeing. It helps your results, the success of your practice. So you try doing this, or not try, you do this for 1 minute and slowly graduate and do it for 3 minutes. Just watch the flame. Keep your gaze on the flame. Then you progress to 5 minutes. If you do this consistently for 2 weeks, you find that doing 10 minutes is even easier. By the time you hit 21 days, which is 3 weeks, you can even focus on the light for 15 minutes. And by the time you get to 30 days, you can pretty much do it for 30 minutes. So you begin to become aware of where you are. You start to pay attention and to notice. You start to become conscious of your unconscious thought by just becoming aware, because that's what awareness is. And as you become aware, you even graduate to self-awareness. Self-awareness is your ability to observe your thoughts and emotion without adding your own personal story to it, without adding your own personal story or your own judgment to that thought and emotion. Just observe your thoughts and emotion the way it is. And you're not criticizing your thoughts, your emotion, you're not judging, because whenever we criticize or judge, we are operating from memory. And memory is something, if you don't get a hold of your memory, when I say get a hold, simple thing as becoming aware of the memory, then again, the mind being all over the place, the monkey brain, the monkey mind kicks in. Talked about monkey mind in yoga is what they call a mind that is untrained, a mind that wavers, a mind that jumps all over the place. No ability to focus and do what it wants. So simple practice as watching the flame. Another good practice is taking 6 deep breaths and blow out 6 times. I learned this from John Ashraf. And since I heard it, he said it sounded so good. I started doing it. I started practicing it. It made a big difference in my life. Whenever you change environment or go from any activity to a different activity, let's say you were cleaning the house and all of a sudden you stop doing that and you want to change activity and will work out or go to the gym. When you change the environment, take 6 breaths, it resets your conscious mind and your subconscious mind also. So you reprogram your mind and you're present in what you want to do now. I started doing this when I heard about it from John Ashraf. I heard this technique, I started practicing it, and it was like magic. It's just taking 6 breaths. I do this when I'm at work and I'm leaving work and I get into my car. I take 6 deep breaths and I blow out 6 times. It helps. If you can do more, it helps a lot. When I'm going to work and I get into the car, I do it before I start the car, or I start the car and I do it. It doesn't really matter what order, but as long as you do this practice, it helps to reset your awareness. And awareness is where everything happens. Everything happens in our life in the conscious moment of now. Nothing happens in our life any other time but now. Now, what you do with your now is what determines the outcome of your life, which is basically your result. You find that even at work, when you're having a rough or busy morning or busy afternoon or busy day, if you take a break, either just step out of the environment that is getting really worked up and you go to the restroom, go to the balcony, just take 6 breaths, deep breaths in and out, and you come back to that work. There's a big shift in your emotions because you've reprogrammed your energy. You've reprogrammed your energy and they begin to function differently. So if you have any questions, any ideas, suggestions, things you want to hear, things you want to talk about, I'll be more than happy to entertain some guests. If you're an expert in any area of consciousness, awareness, personal development, mindset, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to bring you on as a guest and we can have a talk. Anyway, my name is Ike Onuoha, and thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know you have other choices, things to do, places to be at, but you chose to hang out with me and listen to my thoughts or my expression, nuggets of truth, wisdom, ideology, the science of life.